it does feel otherworldly, something I will always remember. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hi, I'm Brendan Fraser, and this is Set Stories with Collider. You can point a camera anywhere and you're gonna find something you wanna see. That pretty much anything could happen. It's an incredible place to shoot a movie. I think if I picked a favorite set, it would have to be the sakura, which are the cherry blossoms, such as the ones I'm surrounded by at the moment, which appear in a moment of renewal for our characters who find themselves also having a moment of renewal too. Tokyo is a remarkable, remarkable place. This is a film that's made by Japanese filmmakers and all the crafts and the actors and everyone at camera. Akira Emoto, our character who plays Kikuo, the wizened octogenarian treasured actor now forgotten, who's in fear of losing his memory, that my character Phillip is assigned to write his book as an interviewer by his daughter's request, really in a bid to give him some longevity. The film has a sense of purpose when it comes to finding ways to fulfill the connections that we might be missing. Those instances are exemplified by why a rental family agency exists. We all have a sense of loneliness and longing and solitude that needs to be fulfilled. And when Phillip goes into this agency to stand in as a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a family member who might be missing from their clients' lives, he learns that it's not all make-believe and acting. And when he finally invests in an authentic way, he learns more about himself on a voyage of discovery. The people that you work with are the ones that give you what you need to do that. Yes, of course, there's a script. We give a performance, but there's no mistaking that it takes a spark of authenticity and talent, that likes of which we see in Shannon Gorman, our newcomer starlet, who was 9 years old then, now 11. She's grown a foot since I've seen her. I told her dad, I am going to put a brick on her head so that she stops growing up. She's terrific, a sweet kid, never acted before, which is good. Very good. So good that we actually had to stop rehearsing with her because we didn't want her to play her game in the locker room, if you know what I mean. Like, she's that good. Just point the camera at her and get it. Just get it. But because she is truly growing as an actress, I was wrong. She can deliver that performance on command the way an actor should be able to. Hikari is her namesake. Hikari means spark, energy, fire. And she is positivity personified. So the direction that she gave us was usually pretty mechanical, stand here, go there, but also quite specific to telling the story in a way that was as authentic as could be. I think she did so with such courage, considering how much of a fish out of water tale, no pun intended, this really is. To put 6'3" me in Tokyo, surrounded by people who stand at my shoulder, everyone around hardly even notices the tall white guy. And it's not for any specific reason other than it's possible to get lost and alone inside the world of the buzz of activity of like a beehive. Almost, and not know it. And that's why a rental family agency exists in Tokyo, and they do, and have done since, I was told, the 1980s. There's probably some 300 agencies now, probably will be more soon, but they fulfill a need that people have to be connected to one another, even if it's make-believe, even if it's for just a short while. It really does have meaning in a sincere way. So the challenge is to never approach the story as if it were sentimental or mawkish or syrupy, and to afford it the dignity that it deserves. Because of how truly authentic it is by virtue of going to the place where it takes place, I did learn a bit of Japanese also, enough to get by, maybe in a basic conversational way. And then, of course, I promptly forgot everything I learned. But thankfully, I have been gifted with the power of mimicry. I learned enough Japanese to be passable to play my scenes, but nothing too impressive. I spent plenty of time with a language tutor to hone my powers of mimicry to get enough Japanese on screen to tell the story and not raise anyone's eyebrow who does properly speak Japanese as a language, were I to be misunderstood. And I'm told that everyone understood me well enough That was a bit of work. I was learning to speak the language. That was important to me. Show up on time, have a strong cup of coffee, check in with everyone, don't trip on any cables if you can. I like to mark up my sides in a very specific way. I'm an office supply geek. I love highlighters and all that gear, so I make sure that I give myself a little cheat sheet booklet to carry around in my pocket in case I need to figure out what it is I'm doing or need to do. I just need to remind myself that it's a privilege to come and do the job every day and try and find something to discover that's new I can bring to the work in a sincere way. I was delighted to go and get good and lost around Shinjuku, Tokyo, wander the back streets, ask for directions, get help from everyone. I made a tour of all of the 7-Elevens and Family Mart stores, convenience stores that I could find, and they're everywhere. They're fantastic. The egg salad sandwich, the tamago sando, is something hotly debated on the internet. You don't know what I'm talking about? Look it up. See Anthony Bourdain on Family Mart versus 7-Eleven on the tamago sando. I'm kind of a 7-Eleven guy myself. He was a Family Mart guy. I think it depends on who's stocking the shelves that morning. I'm family now, whether I knew it or not, or want to be or don't. I know that to be true, and it's the greatest reward I could have taken away from working in Japan with all of its incredible citizens and its positivity and its convenience and its culture of politeness and sincerity. It made me feel welcomed, albeit in a unique way. You know, the circus comes to town when you make a movie. Everyone's excited for it, and then a show per se happens, and then it dissipates and disbands, and you got something left over for having been there, which is a movie, or whatever lightning you got in that bottle. I know that it's a place that has given me a sense of renewal and discovery for my own life too. Standing on the bridge from the scene at the end of the movie with Phillip and Mia surrounded by all those pink cherry blossoms is something I will always remember. I mean, to see that shot and be in that place, it does feel otherworldly. And the beauty of the ephemeral quality of cherry blossoms is that they bloom for only a brief while, and it takes about a gust of wind to make them dissipate. So you really have to enjoy the beauty of things that come along that are just temporal, and have faith that they'll come back until you see them again. Arigatou gozaimasu.